and there's not a game going on every day, and you turn on to some of these big television shows, sports shows, or even radio here in New York, and it's like constant talk about the NFL, constant. And you have the NBA season going on, and it's so interesting. There are games going on every night in the NBA. So many great storylines, and like so often you don't even hear the NBA mentioned. It's like these media people who just talk about the same storyline in the upcoming football game 24/7 and for the whole show. And it's like, come on. And even when this game ends, right, when there's no football going on, you're going to hear this constant talk about football still, about the NFL. They're going to go from this to talking about the NFL Combine and examining just every player, having every player under the microscope, and they're going to, all right, talk about that like it's the biggest thing in sports, all right? Then they're going to be previewing the NFL draft, which is not until May. I mean, either May or late April. And they always, all these people love talking about the NFL draft. And there's no game. And they're like, come on. And in the meantime, you have the NBA with great action every night, and they're not even talking about it. It's crazy to me. So, all right, even though this is the last NFL game, all right, now we got to get ready for like next 8 months of no actual football games. But all we want to hear is NFL talk. Like, it drives me crazy. But today, and having 2 weeks between Championship Sunday, which is when you have the Super Bowl participants determined, the NFC Championship game and AFC Championship game, all right? When you have 2 weeks between that and the Super Bowl, it's just like the media, for 2 weeks, they're talking about one game over and over again. And it's like, yo, give it a rest. There's only so much that I can hear you all talk about one game for 2 weeks. Like, come on. Last week, all right, when the game is this week, all right, last week they're talking about the NFL Super Bowl nonstop. The game is not even that upcoming Sunday. Then this week, they've been talking about it already since last week. So now they've been talking about it for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and they're still leading off their show on a Friday or Thursday when the Knicks have a big game, and they're talking about the NFL. I'm like, yo, and the Super Bowl game. So at this point, all right, 2 weeks since our last game, everybody, I'm ready for the game to be played, all right? Just too much talk about it. But I have not talked a lot about it, all right? Only here once a week. And even when I've been here, Knicks have been going on so well because, again, all right, in the NFL playoffs, there are no New York teams, okay? So why am I going to talk about that before the Knicks, okay? All right? Why? So many do, but I haven't been. I'm not. But